Hi and welcome. I'm Melis Sandemoval, publisher of the papers, and we're here in New York at Payments Unleashed, hosted by ACI Worldwide. And this summit unites industry leaders, disruptors, regulators, visionaries to shape the future of payments. I'm joined by Philip Bruno, Chief Strategy and Global Growth Officer at ACI Worldwide, to discuss how stablecoins and real-time payments are transforming cross-border transactions and what trends are shaping the next wave of payments innovation.
Cross-border payments is under a lot of transition right now. It is overall slowing down a little bit, where domestic payments revenues are going to grow faster than cross-border payments revenues, given what's going on with trade and some other things. And we're also seeing with the reshoring or right-shoring of trade, different corridors growing a lot slower. And so it's under a massive amount of transition at this point.
What are the key benefits of using stablecoins for cross-border or real-time payments?
Great question. The initial beachhead that everyone talks about for stablecoins for cross-border is one of two things, where you have a thinly traded corridor and therefore the cost and the FX charges for that corridor are relatively high, and or where you have an unstable currency as one of the endpoints, where the entity in that, whether it's the sender or receiver, will want to transact in stablecoin as a result. You know, right now, real-time payments are really not usable in cross-border because we don't have the interoperability between real-time payment systems around the world. That is certainly on the drawing board, and we see it bilaterally in a few countries, namely in Asia, between Singapore and Thailand and a few other markets. So that's still to be determined. I would say that if we do have that, real-time payments are going to be quite efficient. They're low cost. They could have built-in attractive FX rates, and you get access to the funds immediately 24/7, 365.
And what trends do you see shaping the next wave of payment innovation in 2026?
I would say that, we're certainly going to see more investment in stablecoins. I would say second is agentic commerce, which right now is in its infancy, but not just for 2026, but in 5 years, we think there's going to be at least $1 trillion of agentic-based commerce for digital commerce in the next period. And then lastly is many institutions are on a path towards modernization. There's $750 billion of investment being made in the banking system for IT investments. While most of that is going to maintenance, there is an increasing amount that is going towards modernization, and that amount is growing at 8 or 9% a year, which is nearly double the rate of banking revenues. So banks are ready, willing, and plan to make the investment to modernize.